podcast where the points don't matter. Wait, that's the wrong show. Just kidding. Welcome to GuESPers, the comedy podcast where me try to learn how to read each other's minds. And as you can tell, I didn't bet any of this with Mason before I slammed it with him.
That Whose Line bit was good. Did you plan that?
Literally in the 2 seconds right before I hit record on the audio, yeah.
Gotcha.
There's only one rule, and that rule is that we use no branding at all. If
no
it is a
copyrighted
recognizable,
materials.
if it is a stop talking over me. If it is a recognizable thing, then we will not be using it, although we may reference it afterwards to explain our crazy images.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Alex.
I'm Mason.
Yes, you are.
Yep, and if you hear a grunt, it is me in pain, trying to roll over and get more comfortable.
We did a bunch of exercise. Well, I should say we're trying to get into exercise. We're trying to do... Yesterday I did an exercise. Mason also did an exercise, and it is quite painful.
Oh, yeah.
It's affecting Mason more than me, though.
Yep, my core is tight.
My core is tight, too, but I don't know. It just doesn't affect me as much.
Just got a dull ache coursing through my entire torso, pretty much.
I did a dragon flyer, and then I turned over, and I thought my intestines were spilling out of my body. It was crazy.
Yup.
Alright, so here's the part of the thing that's totally random, and it's a thing that I come up with to decide who shall be the first person to put out their images to have their mind read.
On the
and
spot?
that thing will be the last person who saw a leaf today. I saw a leaf at does Breath of the Wild count? I saw some leaves in Breath of the Wild.
Well, that was both of us, though.
At the same time, yeah.
Even
it's
if it
not
does
great.
count, then...
Okay, a real leaf. I saw a real leaf. I was meditating at 3:45. I tried to move it with my mind, and it did not work.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that I saw...
You have to consciously have seen the leaf. Did you consciously see the leaf?
Well, yeah, because no, I haven't consciously seen any leaves all day, but I have seen leaves today. I'm sure of it.
I feel like I'm the one who should go first. I'm definitely not rigging this in my favor because I haven't been able to go first in weeks.
Well, maybe when you come up with things on the spot, rig them then and stuff.
No! Well, I tried that last week, but you tricked me 5 seconds before recording.
Oh, yeah, I sang. Yep.
You sang a song like a little doo-doo brain.
Yep.
With your little brain.
Yup.
So I get to vote first. Stop yawning! We literally haven't even started and you're already bored.
We record this right before we go to bed.
For optimum funny.
Yep, and it'll be also optimum sleepy, which means there's a chance of yawns.
No, you just yawn when you're bored. We've proven it.
That's not true.
The second he starts editing any of my papers, he's immediately yawning. It's like a reflex.
I think your data is falsified because I'm bored all day at work and I don't yawn like that.
Yeah, you only yawn when you have to read things that I've written.
I only yawn when I have to read things aloud for an extended period of time. I'm sure if I were to read the book that I read aloud every night, I would yawn.
Funny you mention that. We've been playing Pokemon, and I like inspiration to name the Pokemon I can't... Well, I've been playing Pokemon. And Mason's been reading Stephen King. He's yawning again. And I'd be like, Mason, can you read me a sentence so that I can get inspiration for a name? And you sure haven't yawned any of those times.
Yeah, no, I sure haven't yawned when I read one sentence.
I just don't trust you. I think you're the one who's falsifying the data, but we're way off track. Let's do this thing.
Who's going first?
Me!
Right? Okay.
I'm me! No, me! I'm me. Me. I'm me my strawberry eggs. Anyway, okay. And I am picturing... Go!
Okay, so I'm seeing a ghost. He peeks his head out from the floorboard and he looks around and the people in the room are like, oh, a ghost. And he's like, Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your party. And then he just goes back down.
Was he interrupting a party?
Yep.
Can I ask a question about the ghost?
Yeah.
So is he like friendly shaped, like just a ghost that's like a sheet ghost?
Yeah,
or
like,
was
it's
he
like a white sheet.
Was he like a person ghost?
No, he's like a white sheet ghost. Got the like
a specter?
like
a
the
spooky person?
Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, just Charlie Brown with the white sheet on.
Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Nope. It was a woman with a braid, and flowers were braided into her hair, and the flowers were purple. And he's yawning again.
Yep.
We're on what, 7 yawns?
I have a feeling
since
I
the
know
start
what
of the
the
podcast?
first word of this episode's gonna be.
Yawn.
Yep.
And they're totally not contagious. That's what also makes me think they're not real, because real yawns would be contagious.
But they're real to me.
They're real in my heart.
Yeah.
They're real when they exit my esophagus.
So I was really wrong. So wait, describe your
Just
your
a woman
person?
with a braid with purple flowers braided in her hair.
Purple flowers.
Yeah,
What kind of
she had
flowers?
purple flowers.
Just purple.
I don't know, purple. Not violets.
My favorite strain of flower. Purple.
You know what? I'd like you to name a purple flower that's not violet, the one that I just said out loud. Please, go ahead. I'm ready.
Are there purple hydrangeas?
What would make a hydrangea purple? Because I actually have this knowledge.
I don't know. I didn't major in biology and take a class on botany or whatever.
I didn't take the botany class. It wasn't available. I took ecology instead. I just know from manga. It is. It's in a manga. It's in Gentleman's Alliance Cross.
What I am hearing is
Shoujo.
Manga has taught you more than college did.
I mean, just about hydrangeas, and also it's about the how alkaline the soil is. Will determine what color the hydrangea is.
Ah.
It's super fun. You can change the color of your flowers by doing something to the pH.
That's pretty cool.
I know. So I guess technically you were right, but it was a technicality because you didn't know a darn thing about it.
Oh yeah, no, I just said the first flower that came into my head, and it all worked out.
Hydrangea was the first flower that came into your head?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like how I whinnied that. Hydrangea!
Yep. Everything's coming up, Mason.
I thought you were going to say everything's coming up, ponies.
Ponies.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say that, but I was like,
Ponies.
sure.
Ponies. Isn't there like a flower that, what am I thinking of? Pea. It's like a
Okay, pause. Does it have to do with ponies? Does it have to do with My Little Pony? Or it's just a pea named flower?
Yeah, well, that kind of sounded like pony.
Peony?
Peony, yeah.
I think it sounds like peony.
Peony? Are you making a penis joke?
Maybe.
You can't talk about poop anymore, so now we gotta talk about penises.
Yeah, we got a comment from one of our top listeners. Shout out to Heather and Tony. Let's hope it's okay they said their names. I mean, they're pretty generic names, not people. They're definitely wonderful, great people and our good friends. But they were like, please stop talking about poop. So we're going to try not to do that for maybe 2 episodes.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends. I like to see where the night takes us.
Yeah, no, it seems we moved on to penises for the time being. So
yeah, I'm getting real blue in this podcast. Getting real dirty.
Real
raunchy hours. What time is it on your clock? Why don't you check? Is it after hours? Oh, 'cause it's Adult Swim, baby.
All kids out of the pool.
All kids out of the pool. The old buddy duddies are going swimming.
Yeah, all these kids are gonna be like, what does that have to do with Adult Swim? They don't know. They don't know those old bumps.
I mean, at least they still do bumps.
That's
at least
true.
I'm pretty sure. I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in like 3 years.
Well, I mean, that's Adult Swim lives off of the bumps. But all I'm saying is the original bumps were like little videos at an actual swimming pool where they were like gonna do Adult Swim. Like,
if we, I know, I can't believe that was a real thing that used to happen.
Yeah.
Adult Swim.
Maybe all kids out of
the
the
kids
pool.
out of the pool, those little assholes are just fucking everything up by splashing and playing Marco Polo and other
now
things.
Being an adult, I get it.
I just hate when kids run into you, and you're just like, "Ow, stop!" Like, personal space, child.
Sometimes you just want calm adult pool time. You don't want kids fucking running around.
I like how
splashing.
at this point we could theoretically name the podcast episode "Yawns and Bumps." This could be this could be our medical podcast now. I should really let you go. You should go.
Oh, it's my turn. That's right.
Dude.
We do a thing on this podcast.
There's an actual goal and structure that we never follow.
All right,
Matthew McConaughey. Up top. That's a good high five.
Yes, it was. I hope that picked up on the audio.
Oh, it's got it, right?
Okay, and go.
Throne room. There's a suit of armor, and you think the suit of armor is like standing in the room. No, he's sitting in the chair. Is it occupied? No, it's an empty suit of armor. They put it in the chair so it wouldn't feel so empty, but it's empty inside.
Is it? Oh. Damn.
I know, right? That came to me as I was saying it. So I was right because you were feeding me lines. Yes.
No.
What do you mean no?
Not right. Although I am curious about the functionality of this room. Is it like, do people come in there and they like think there's someone in the suit of armor?
Oh yeah, the king. He's so studious. He's just sitting in the chair 24 hours a day.
Is this some kind of like Deltorian Gothic like puzzle room?
Ooh, what's that? Deltorian? I've never heard that word
Yeah,
before.
like Guillermo del Toro.
Is that what they call it? Deltorian?
No, I just made that up on the spot.
Oh,
it's
shit!
Just like, well, it's like when someone says like something's Kubrickian or Lynchian or something like that. They just like pick like
Deltorian. Let's get that rolling. Hashtag Deltorian.
Boom.
Not DeLorean. Don't misspell it.
Yeah, this ain't Robert Zemeckis up in here.
Is that the director to Back to the Future?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I just gotta double check. I don't really know directors that well, so.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Did you want to know more about the throne room, or do you want to?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, because I remember what my thing is. I know that's been a problem before.
Oh, no, I mean, most throne rooms are like that. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a famous throne room that you've seen recently. I mean, not super recently, but, like, Game of Thrones. The Iron Throne is just in a big fucking room where there's just, like, nothing in it. There's some pillars to hold it up, but, like...
Yeah, but there's also, like, not an empty suit of armor in...
That's what I'm saying. So there's the big chair for the big head honcho in the middle of the room. Mm-hmm. Or, well, I guess at the back of the room, really. And instead of it just being empty, somebody's placed a suit of armor in it. And
this is a placeholder?
Yeah, it's a placeholder. That's why it's empty.
Keeps the seat warm.
With what? It's cold metal butt? That doesn't make any sense.
Comes back. There's something on top of it. It'll be less cold.
I do not think that metal will keep any... You know that really weird saying? My mom says it sometimes. It's colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra in the middle of winter.
I think a lot of people probably just shorten that to the first part, but sure, yes.
Which part?
The witch's tit.
In a brass bra?
No, just the witch's tit part.
Really? People just say witch's tits are cold?
Yeah.
Why? They're fat sacks.
No,
even on a witch.
I've heard that saying before, and I've only ever heard. I mean, I've heard the full saying before, but colloquially, I've only ever heard colder than a witch's titty.
Yawns, bumps, tits. Yeah, we're nailing it with this biology podcast.
Yeah. Fuck off, scatological conversation. Hello, genitalia.
Titties, peenies, weenies, and budinis. I don't know. I wanted to do something for the butt, but I couldn't figure it out.
Titties, weenies, and beaties.
Weenies. You know the famous cereal. Known for advertising Olympic athletes.
Big old pair of tits on the Wheaties box.
No. Wait. So they're known for showing Olympic athletes. What Olympic sport did the titties win? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Javelin.
Thought there was going to be a joke there.
No, there wasn't.
But there wasn't.
Somehow
it was just a genuine guess.
It was just a genuine. I just wanted to see a big pair of titties flopping with the javelin while the javelin, because the javelin wiggles.
Look, hey, no, there's a precedent for that. Of a wiggly javelin. Have you ever seen? Which I think we've talked about this. I don't think you have. Revenge of the Nerds.
I've seen it, yeah, but I don't remember anything about
Yeah,
the
when
javelin.
they're doing the games at the end of the movie, you know the I can't remember that character's name, but the gay black guy that's like in their like nerd group.
Mm-hmm.
He does the javelin toss, and his javelin is like floppy.
Mm-hmm.
That's just there's a floppy javelin.
That's not. It's not like a penis joke. Like he likes floppy.
No, I think it's like. I think they. I don't know if they say
like
this,
rigged?
but I forget. No. They made it that way to accommodate his limp-wristed like throwing style. It's not the most.
Oh, is that for real, or does the actor like actually have like a really limp wrist?
No, it's just he's limp-wristed because he's gay. It's not the greatest.
Oh, it's really homophobic.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to say, holy shit. Wow, I was so like, that wasn't even in the realm of my possibilities so far that I didn't even consider it something that could be like a slur. So I was just like, I don't know, is it because he likes penises that it's floppy? Which is like, I guess that's also not a great reason.
Yeah, well, it's like this movie, because like the whole thing is that he's like part of the good guys. It's like the gay black guy, and then there's like an Asian guy that's like made fun of because he's like Asian and doesn't speak English very well. It's like everything's like meant well, but it doesn't come across very good now.
Man, Seth MacFarlane really just ripped everything he ever wanted out of Revenge of the Nerds and just made shows out of it, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean probably.
What are we talking about?
We were.
Oh, I don't even know what you thought yet.
Yeah.
Wait, wait. Let's go back. Wheaties, titty javelin. Yes, we're trying to think of a word for butts.
Yes.
At the time, but now I don't care about that.
Closest I came up with beaties, but let's keep going.
That's not great.
Okay. So my image was a bubbling pit of green acid.
Oh no, wait! I was thinking about the witch thing with the. I forgot that mine was the throne room.
Yeah, it was throne room with an empty suit of armor. Yeah, no, you were totally wrong. But yeah, it's just there's it's like a toxic waste dump. Like imagine, do you remember the shitty Fantastic Four movie? Okay.
Which one?
The newer shitty Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, the one that has what's his face in it? The
Miles Teller.
Yes.
And Michael B. Jordan.
Thank you for just Miles Teller. I'm not gonna put Michael B. Jordan through that.
Well, he's in it.
I know, but I'm only right now when I said the person that I was talking about, I meant Miles Teller. Why did I mean Miles Teller? What do I even know him from?
Whiplash.
Whiplash. God, I love that movie. The movie's good. Go watch Whiplash.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons Oscar-winning performance. I think he won.
For J.K. Simmons? Yeah, for sure.
Supporting actor. Great. Awesome movie.
Such a movie.
No. Like you remember
Bubbling
when they're
Cauldron,
on the
Miles Teller's there.
No. You remember when they're on the planet in the newer Fantastic Four movie, the like Planet X0 or whatever?
Doom planet bullshit.
Yeah, and there's that green like. Well,
yeah,
that's kind of what
that.
it looks like, but a little less stupid.
A little less shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no poop jokes. A little less sucky.
Like La Brea Tar Pits, but like a snot green.
But it's in a cauldron.
No, it was
I thought you said a cauldron.
No, just like a. Did I say?
I think you said the word cauldron though.
Well, I
think you just meant the goo though.
Yeah, like a bubbling like
cauldron-esque.
Yeah, but it's like a pit. It's like an acid pit.
Sweet. Does the king throw the bad subjects into the acid pit?
Yeah, we could connect these universes, sure.
Why you gotta say it with that tone? You could at least like dream of like. Making the threads appear.
This could be like a.
Why do you fucking just don't start some fucking Marvel interconnected universe
I was gonna see this could be like a Stephen King multiverse where it's like they're connected but they weren't ever really written that way. He just kind of did it later because he was like.
Did he really
do
it later?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
If you talk about kings, then you're talking about King. I had a throne room.
Boom, it's all connected.
I guess that's the noise of. I don't know why I sang that. That's the noise of
Ba-na-na-na-na.
a little electric ballad to show that we've connected the dots.
We can write our ending theme around that.
No,
Ba-na-na-na-na.
Oh my god! So I've done the voice for like the way we wrote the ending theme. Nobody cares. The beginning theme is I sang at Mason going like I can't remember a theme song right now. But yeah, and then Mason, who has never done this before, was forced to like turn my voice into notes
on a guitar.
Yep. And he is not versed in that kind of technology.
Well,
I've done this thing with other people with like pianos and stuff.
So this is a little bit more like perfect pitch ears, like
I don't know about perfect pitch. Like, I think just people who are good at like hearing a sound and being like, yeah, it probably sounds like an A.
Yeah, because I know people. Well, yeah, I have known of people who could like sit there and like listen to.
Just hear something
throw
and
a random
recreate
band out there,
it.
like a Rush album, sit there with like a guitar and like play along after listening to it once.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I know Skylar, he like listened to Jurassic Park and he was like, yeah, I can play on a piano, and just did it. He did though. That was for real.
That's awesome. Oh my god. Okay, I have a fun. Wait, what? Oh, you were telling a story. About,
yeah.
You finished that, and then I have.
I've already sung to him the ending lyrics. It's just Mason pulling out the guitar and doing it, which is bullshit because for 2 weeks in a row, he's definitely pulled his guitar out, but not to play the fucking ending theme. He's just been playing other stuff on a guitar.
To be fair,
defend it.
To be fair, I have not pulled my guitar. I did pull my guitar
2
out
weeks
to take
in a row,
it with me.
2 weekends.
A couple weekends ago.
Played both times.
This past weekend, I didn't pull out my guitar. I played guitar while I was at a house.
It doesn't matter.
I was at an event, and there was a guitar. Well, I was like, no, sorry, I can't. I haven't recorded the ending theme.
It wasn't like you were the star of the show.
Well, okay, no, it was my brother's birthday.
There, and there was a guitar, and you were just like, I will play, because that is how my family bonds.
But it's not like I'm gonna be like, no, I can't play it. Sorry, I haven't recorded the ending theme.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant you could just like fiddle around with the notes while you're there. Who gives a shit what you're playing anyway? It's not like you're playing to impress. You're playing with people who also play guitar.
But like normally it's because people want to hear us play, and I'm not gonna whip out the guitar and be like, all right, we'll play now.
Just have fun. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Just playing songs.
To me, that is fun.
Yeah, but I was like...
To make stuff up and just be like, hey, check this out. That's not it. I don't want you guys to think I'm going to spoil it, because I'm not. Anyway, La Brea Tar Pits. So it's my turn, right? Or did you want to tell a story?
Yeah, well, no, mine's just like a little fun little thing. Take like a minute.
Factoid?
Yeah, so I was talking to my younger brother earlier today, and he's been really...
You're talking to him today?
Yeah, like text.
Oh, you were texting him?
Yeah. Because I was listening to some like John Mayer stuff that I hadn't heard before. And
I like how you said it like it was a secret. You like John Mayer stuff.
I don't know. People have opinions about John Mayer as like a person, and it's like, yeah, he can be. Yeah, I get it. I just listen to the music.
All right.
And I sent him like a screenshot because I was like, I don't remember really listening to this before. It's cool. And he was like, I don't remember that one. But so he texted me after that, and he's been really into D'Angelo lately. I don't know if you know who D'Angelo is.
I do.
You do? Okay. And apparently Spotify notified him that he is in the top 1% of D'Angelo fans in the entire world.
What? Why is that a distinction that you can carry with you?
Like, he listens to more D'Angelo than 99% of the other people that listen to D'Angelo.
There is a quantifiable measure of who D'Angelo's biggest fan is, and it's your baby brother.
Yeah, well, and I want to know...
What the fuck?
I wanna know, like, is that good or bad for D'Angelo? Is that like that like my little brother who like listens to him a lot, but like not like all the time, is his number one fan? Or does he actually listen to that much D'Angelo?
I want to know if D'Angelo gets notified, like, oh, we've got this little baby bouncing boy down in this part of the country, and he's your number one fan, D'Angelo. You got it.
Number one.
Why don't you do a personal concert? Yeah, and go hang out with him?
Yeah, D'Angelo, you fucking megastar of all R&B. This like, you're like an inspiration to black people everywhere. Go play a private concert for your number one fan. This 20-year-old skinny ass white boy.
He's the epitome of play that funky music, white boy. Crying. I'm laughing so hard. I just have to say that Mason's little brother, he has the craziest fucking accolades. On one of the characters in what game is he like number one in the world?
No. For a time, I don't know if he still is, but my little brother, and I don't want to like start whittling it down to where like people are like, okay.
Well, we don't know if he still is. So.
Boom, he's this person.
Let me connect the dots.
But my little brother plays Soul Calibur 6 competitively, and for a time, he was either the number one or number two. I think it was number one. The number one Grow player. Grow is the name of the character he mains. He's the number one Grow player on the PS4 leaderboards. For
several weeks, and if he still is, then he still isn't. It's been many months.
Yeah, last time I was over and I saw him play, which was this past weekend, he was playing as the Witcher guy, who's like a special guest character for this game. Geralt.
Gotcha. The last time I ever noticed that he was playing anything is when we got on the PS4 and he was playing that Everybody's Golf game.
Oh, yeah. Hot Shots Golf. I mean, it's called Everybody's Golf now, but it for the longest time it was called Hot Shots Golf. This is a golf game series that my family has been playing, like including my dad, for a long time.
Okay, so I just want to clear up that like when we saw this notification pop up on the PS4 like a week ago, Mason didn't tell me this, and I was like, it says Everybody's Golf, like everybody owns golf. And Mason went, that's grammatically correct, and then we just moved on with our lives, and you never told me this like deep family story history that you have with this golf game.
I guess it didn't click at the time.
That it was Everybody's Golf?
Because I know it as Hot Shots Golf. Because that's what it was the entire time. I've never played Everybody's Golf. I've only ever played Hot Shots.
Wait, when did you find out that it was the same game? You had to have looked this up.
My little brothers told me that before. I guess just at the time it just didn't register that that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's the same game. But yeah, we used to play it all the time. We played Hot Shots Golf 2 for the PlayStation 1, I
So
believe,
why can't we be Hot Shots anymore? Why is it Everybody's Golf?
Yeah, why is it everybody? I have no idea.
Was it too judgmental to have only the Hot Shots have the golf?
Maybe they rebranded.
Everybody's Golf? That's not a good name.
Oh, Hot Shots is way cooler.
Hot Shots sounds way cooler.
Oh man, I used to play so many fucking off like sports games like that. Like so there's like popular golf games, right?
I guess. That's kind of a market that Alex doesn't know a dang thing about.
But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go over into a different category, racing games, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of racing games.
Racing it. Like I used to play a bunch of fucking off racing, like Snowboard Kids. Fucking loved Snowboard Kids.
Is it a race? Oh, so I was thinking cars, and then you were just thinking like in general racing.
In general racing, yeah.
Okay, no, I was I'm like, oh well, my second favorite racing game is Ford Racing 3.
Yeah, well, that's yeah. So But I'm like Snowboard Kids 2, both N64
Wait.
games. Love those games. Speed Punks. Have you ever heard of that?
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does the kids have a Z? Does the
No.
punks have a Z?
I think maybe Speed Punks has a Z.
No, I have not heard of any of these games.
Yeah, Speed Punks for the PlayStation 1. You should look that up.
I didn't have a PlayStation 1.
It was pretty fun. But yeah, Snowboard Kids and Snowboard Kids 2 for the N64. I think there might have been a DS Snowboard Kids also, later on.
I've never heard of any of these games.
I fucking love snowboard. You ever heard of Beetle Adventure Racing?
No, of course I haven't. What are you even talking about right now? You are literally in completely You were like, hey Alex, you racing games? I'm like, yeah, I fucking know car racing games. And then you're just naming a bunch of shit I have no idea what you're talking about.
Beetle Adventure Racing is a car. And so is Speed Punks for that matter. It's more like go-kart, like Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing. But
I barely even knew about Mario Kart.
About CTR.
What's that?
Crash Team Racing.
No! Is that like Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's Crash Bandicoot Racing. The villain in that one was a...
There's a villain?
Yeah, he wanted to turn the world into a parking lot, and that's like his whole thing. And
Put up a parking lot.
Beat him in a race. Yep.
I like how you were like, don't make the fucking joke, and then when I did, you were just like, fuck you.
You hate that song.
I don't.
Like
it's a stupid. Why do you like it? It's
I don't know.
stupid.
I like the
message
Counting Crows version.
is stupid. Yeah, well, just Counting Crows can just do Accidentally in Love and just have a good day.
Mr. Jones, baby.
Mr. Jones is pretty good.
That's my favorite.
It's Counting Crows who does Accidentally in Love, right?
Yeah,
like, I'm not crazy.
They also do It's Been a Long December.
I don't know that one. If it wasn't on the Shrek soundtrack, I sure as heck don't know it.
Shrek and Jimmy Neutron.
You know what? I had a bunch of soundtracks that I wish that I could recapture, and it's the Rugrats in Paris soundtrack. The Jimmy Neutron soundtrack has been gifted to me. Shout out to Drew.
Yep.
Really got to figure out if I'm going to clear these names or not. Otherwise, I'll have to cut that part. And the Shrek soundtrack. I got to get that back. I gotta reacquire these pieces of media.
Yep.
Mason's on 8 on the Yawnathon.
Oh, it's just gotta be more than 8.
No, this is the first time you've yawned. I'm definitely counting. Wait, okay, we can do this. It's my turn. Closing my eyes. I'm making an image, and the image is sent. What?
Peanuts.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Are you gonna break out in hives if the thought
I think
of peanuts
about them,
in
yeah.
your head?
I'm allergic to the thought. Be gone, thought nut.
No, it was peanuts getting shot through like those pneumatic tubes, like there are like the banks.
That sounds like my actual nightmare.
Yeah, talking about where you like put the thing and you put the check in the tube.
Just imagining. I go to the bank and I'm like, I'd like to deposit this check, and I like put it in the tube, I send it back, and I come back and just nuts start spraying into my vehicle. I start having an allergic reaction, like that sounds like the worst day ever. And the lady in the bank is just like, I thought you wanted some complimentary nuts, and I'm just like, why would anyone want this? There's not even a bag. You're just shooting raw kernels into my car like an animal. Why are they running at the velocity of an arrow? Why was that one really big? And like you get a shell shot with like 50 small peanuts, and then like one mega nut, just like a Brazil nut.
A mega nut.
A Brazil nut just slams you right in the cheek. No.
Is that what?
No! I would never think of peanuts in a million years because I'm allergic to them. What?
Is a mega nut what somebody calls their first nut after No Nut November? It's the mega nut.
Mega nut December.
Mega nut.
Don't make me laugh too hard. It hurts my abdominals. Does it not hurt your abs to laugh?
No, although I did sneeze earlier today.
Yeah, you texted me. You were like, I just sneezed and died.
Yeah, my guts were like, hey, fuck you.
No, laughing hurts. Stop.
This is a comedy podcast.
I know, but I guess I haven't laughed that hard yet. That's the first time I've laughed that hard.
I guess that's a testament to how funny we are.
I was the one who made the joke. Because I'm a dummy. Okay. No, it's not Mega Nut November. It's...
Mega Nut December!
Shit, December. Oh, wow, I really fucked it up real good, didn't I?
If you Mega Nut November, you've broken the rules.
There's one rule, and it's don't nut! Aren't you glad we aren't talking about pooping? we got yawns, we got bumps, we got
I feel like
that other thing, and now we got cum. Jizz.
Whoa, now. It's nut.
What's wrong with jizz? What if I juice a nut, is it jizz?
Yes.
Is it the milk alternative?
Jizz.
Jizz.
It's like silk.
Ew. I don't like that. I don't like the connotation that there's a very, very vanilla flavor and also a double chocolate flavor. Oh man. Do you want to? Are you gonna say a thing, or do you want to hear my thing?
I can't remember anymore. Yeah, sure, I'll hear your thing.
So it's like a New Orleans street. So really thin-ish, only walking, no cars, and it's got the levels with the restaurants and the stores, and then the upper levels with all the wrought iron. You know what I'm talking about?
French Quarter or Bourbon Street?
I mean, neither, because we're not actually in New Orleans, but it's just that style.
Gotcha.
And then basically just picture what's over every drive-thru at a Popeyes, but a whole street. Mason's never been to New Orleans, and
I wanna go.
We'll go someday. And but all the wrought iron is scary and really, really, really sharp and pointy, and it's basically just a bunch of. It's as if you built your little gates for your little patio or whatever things out of just knives and spears and stuff like that. What was it about knives that you were like, knives?
No, it became dangerous.
Hey, are they out?
Oh shit.
It is, because it came out. Wait, no, it comes out tomorrow. Today. New at the box. Red box. Knives out.
Is Redbox an international thing? Not international.
International.
Nationwide thing.
I mean, probably. I can't imagine there's not red boxes all over the place. I don't know. I don't know anything about Redbox, honestly.
Yeah, Redbox.
Gotta hit that box. Why would you pay $4.99 from your box when you could just pay one? Used to be 08, but now it's $1.75 or
something like that.
Because you get a coupon basically every single week. What are we even talking about? I'm not advertising Redbox. We're not promoted by Redbox.
We're not sponsored by Redbox. I feel Redbox doesn't unless they want us to be.
Redbox doesn't fucking pay for sponsorships. I've never seen a Redbox commercial in my whole life.
Damn, though, that's some pretty good fucking word of mouth though, because Redbox is huge now.
They just put them red boxes up everywhere, and they were just come get the movies. I don't care.
Everybody goes to the grocery store. They see that red box outside. They're like, the fuck is that?
I know, I can watch a movie. I just bought all this peanut brittle. It's a good time to watch a movie. I don't know. I was trying to think of
that would have worked if I had said the convenience store, but I said the grocery store.
Fuck you. You can definitely buy peanut brittle at a grocery store.
Jim walking out with his vanilla Coke and his Three Musketeers about to hit the road.
About? Who's Jim? Oh, is this a theoretical situation, or are you making an office joke?
No, it's theoretical. Jim's a very normal name.
I don't know why, but the way you said it, the candor, made me think that you were making an office joke. And I was I've never seen The Office.
No, I don't care, but you know enough to know that there's a Jim.
I sure do. There's a Jim, there's a Dwight, and that's all I know. Steve Carell? I don't know what his name is.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
The Dunder Mifflin Paper Company, Scranton
I'm
Division.
sorry, bless you.
That's where they work.
Dunder Mifflin?
Yeah, did you know that The Office was about a paper company?
Yeah, I feel like I knew that. I didn't know the name.
It's literally sounds like the most boring show imaginable, but it's absolutely not.
I mean, it's literally titled The Office. How much more generic can you get?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you go now.
All right.
I'll let you.
It's my my turn.
It's Mason's turn.
Alright. And go.
Fox made a fire, but it's blue fire. Blue fire fox.
Blue fire.
Magic
Oh,
fox.
Man, that sounds fucking dumb.
I'm really magical tonight. Really kingdom-y
Yeah.
stuff like that.
No, I was thinking so it's like a flatland prairie
Okay.
with all that like tall grass, but it's hair.
Ew.
Yeah.
Whose hair? Is it the ground's hair? Is the hair
Yeah.
human? I mean, well,
It's earth hair.
Earth hair. Is the ground a human? Like
Make
that
it-
Adventure Time episode where the whole island is a woman?
Yeah, sure.
Isla de whatever. I can't remember the name of the episode. It's like Isla de something.
Yeah. They sing a
Senorita,
song.
maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because
And they
she's the
sing
woman.
songs. Well,
she's
yeah,
the
that's
island
a
woman.
part of Adventure Time. They sing.
Yeah, but yeah, it's earth hair. I'm gonna start a change.org petition to start calling grass earth hair.
Beautiful green luscious earth hair.
Yep.
All natural, except when it's not.
Earth hair fed cattle.
Earth hair. I want that on my beef.
It's
Just a
it's
sticker.
USDA certified earth hair fed.
Oh wow, I like that a lot. Earth hair. Yeah, I feel like we could open up an alternative oil shop called Earth Hair, and I feel like a bunch of hippies would definitely show up. Oh man, real quick, because I feel like this is a good place to say this. There was this burger store that I noticed back in like community college, right next.
A burger store.
Yeah, burger store.
Oh, okay.
It was right next to the bookstore, right? So I went to the bookstore, I saw this burger store, and I was like, it's lunchtime, it was noon. And I was like, let me just pop over. It was like a Tuesday. And I walk over, and it's just locked. And I'm like, okay. And I look at the sign, and the sign says that they're supposed to be open. But it also says, at our own discretion, if we feel like it, on every single day. And it was like from
That's
like
a fucking
10
college
a.m. to
burger.
like 6 p.m. And I was just like, man, fuck this. And it was like an organic hippie burger. Like they only served grass fed, and it like looked psychedelic inside, and like that was their whole shtick. And I was like, man, fuck this burger store. Like, what am I supposed to do? Call up? I feel like this place is the kind of place that doesn't have a phone. It messes with the energy of the shop.
That's fucking college burger joint right there. That's fucking. That's a student who's like, if I don't
if they
feel
were
like working,
hippies. I feel
fuck
like
it.
they were hippies.
Well, it's right next to the bookstore. The hippies go to college.
I feel like they boke, as in bake, and then they
Woke
were
and
like
boke.
woke and boke, and they were too tired to like, or too stoned to move, and they were just like, we'll make burgers another day.
That's the new millennial version of Wake and Bake.
Woke and boke.
Woke and Bake.
we played Breath of the Wild, so I'm just thinking of the bokoblin.
Oh yeah, the bokoblin, which I
because
believe.
there's like there's that bokobo.
Yeah, bokobo, bokobo.
Woke and boke! And that's where you wake up and you shoot a bokoblin in the head with your bokobo.
Yeah, I also like I also like when I get done at a riot and I go eat some corn, my mob and cob.
A mob and cob.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking of moblins.
And then when my mom is really mean about my haircut, it's a bob and chob. I forgot to do second half of the sentence. I realized when I started.
Yeah, I like when I kiss my significant other right before signing the rental agreement on a new apartment. It's my Keese and lease.
Keese and lease?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, when my significant other breaks up with me, right before I've got to, just make some bad financial decisions, and that's a sob and rob.
I feel like I'm sticking really hard to this Zelda villain theme, and you're not
Oh,
on
were
the
we
same
supposed
train
to
as
be
me.
just... Oh, wow, I was the one who brought it up, and I really did forget genuinely what we were doing. Keese and lease. I'm just imagining a pair of Keese trying to lease out
Oh my god, like a Keese couple?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about all those other Keese. We've domesticated ourselves, or I should say, in Keese language, it was like. The Sheikah real estate agent is just like, what the fuck is going on?
It's they have like a really dramatic backstory because it's an ice Keese and a fire Keese that like met each other.
They love each other. They make a steam baby.
Yep. And they're like, it's really hard to go out on nights with the blood moon because there's just swarms of other Keese that just get all up in our stees.
I don't know why, but I was really ready for you to say, like, it's really hard in this economy to try to buy a home. And I'm like,
as a Keese.
Wow, as a Keese.
There's like a lot of like anti-Keese laws on the book.
Anti-Keese laws.
Because they're culturally
I'm
evil.
imagining one of them, they're like the stereotypical, like, gendered couple. So, like, one of the Keese is wearing pearls and the other one's wearing a top hat.
I love it.
Oh, man, I forgot everything we were doing. What are we doing?
I mean, we're recording a podcast.
No, I didn't forget that much. Go forward, go back. Now go forward a little bit, but like to the point where I remember what we're doing.
Go back. Well, we're recording a podcast. No. After that. Oh, time of death. No, before that. No, after that.
What was the heartbeat?
Yeah, it's before that. It's when you're in the womb.
But I said after the podcast. Why did you jump back to before the podcast?
Well, yeah, because it was before that. I said before that, so I just jumped as far back as I physically could.
No, but then... Okay. I'm confused. But I'm pretty sure that you said, you were like, when we were making the podcast. I'm like, no, after that. So we've already set the standard that it's after the beginning of this podcast.
Game Grumps already did this joke.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. It was new to me, and I was very confused.
Yeah, I've even tried to do this to you before, and you had basically the same reaction.
Why would you try to use the same joke twice then?
I don't know. Maybe you remembered that I've done it before instead of just info dumping everything I say to you.
I'm not info dumping. It's because I already don't know the joke. It didn't land the first time, so why did you think doing it again would make it land that time?
It's funny when they do it.
It's if you just saw the original.
You had to be there.
Okay. I don't... Forget the jokes. Forget that. So, I did the wrought iron Louisiana. And then Firefox. And then, did you tell me what your thing was?
Yeah.
The open plains.
Yeah, with the earth hair.
Earth hair!
Yeah.
Earth hair angel. Earth hair angel. That's too many syllables. Hair angel.
Hair angel.
I don't know any more words. So that's it then, right? I mean,
because you went first this time.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Wow.
I guess this would be technically the end.
This is the first podcast where we did the least amount of what the podcast is supposed to have done.
I mean, hey, at this point we're trending downward. It's not gonna be long before we try to do one and we don't even make it to the actual like what the image was. We just get to the guess and then we just tangent for an hour.
I want to get to the point where it feels like we're time skipping. So, like, we'll start the podcast and I say, hey, welcome to GuESPers. And then, like, immediately it just cuts to us just hard devolved into laughter.
Laughter, yeah.
Nobody gets to hear the joke. And then we just laugh for 50 solid minutes, wheezing and dying.
That sounds...
And then, boom, ending theme.
I'd listen to that.
You listen to 55 minutes of us laughing.
Yeah. I do it most of the time anyway. Why?
Are you really? Oh my God! Do you remember when we were at Birds of Prey on Saturday? You podcast, you get to be a part of this.
Yep.
And I leaned over to you at one point and I said, remind me to tell you a fact about chickens. Do you remember when I did that? And you were like, chickens? What?
Yeah.
And then you didn't remind me, and I have
because I forgot. You saw that movie. It was great. I was really thinking about the movie.
It was great. Go see it. Go see it again. Give it all the money. Maybe I'll get a sequel. That's what I want. Anyway, my thing was that roosters crow at such a high decibel that it would actually be damaging to their ears. So when they crow, when they open their jaws to release the crow, it actually closes their ears off so they don't damage their own eardrums.
Well, I want to hear what a fucking rooster crow would sound like. What a rooster crow sounds like to a rooster. That sounds like.
Well, probably really muffled if his eardrums close off. But yeah, that was my fun fact that I wanted to tell you. And it was something about canary screaming. And I thought for a moment, I was like, how does it not damage her own ears? Because remember, in that, no spoilers. Yeah. I mean, if you know the character Black Canary, who has been around for many, many years, it's not a spoiler what her superpower is. But, like, she told everybody to cover their ears. And I'm like, well, but doesn't she need to cover her own ears? And that's when I leaned over to you and was like, let me tell you a chicken fact. Chicken fact.
Chicken fact. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's really
so that's
cool.
Fun fact. And
Woo!
on that note, Mason, hit us with that thing you always say to wind that baby up. Or, wait, wind it down.
Wind it down.
Unbeyblade it.
I don't know if I did this last time, but we didn't get anything right today, but we sure had a lot of fun. So join us next time on GuESPers, where we try to do this all over again.
Hopefully. And I don't know, next week let's lightning round. Let's do as many as possible to make up for this week.
And last week, God.
Oh, and just every week.
Yeah.
All right, love you.
Mwah.